Did you know that Queen Elizabeth II is a trained mechanic? Yes, the Queen is actually quite handy. When she was 16, she joined the British employment agency, the Labour Exchange, where she learned the basics of truck repair, including how to change a tire and repair engines. Nowadays, she has others who can do such things for her, but isn't it nice to know that if one of her cars broke down, she might be able to get it up and running? Meanwhile, the hottest inhabited place in the world is in Ethiopia. Dalol. Ethiopia has the highest average temperature of any inhabited place on Earth. Climate data recorded between 1960 and 1966 had the average high at 106 degrees Fahrenheit. Even in the winter, the average highs were between 97 and 98 degrees. Did you know that giant squids have the largest eyes of any animal on Earth? If you're not sufficiently scared of giant squids, consider that their eyes are 11 inches across. That makes them the largest known eyes in the animal kingdom. The world wastes about 1 billion metric tons of food each year. Food waste is a huge problem. How big? About 931 million metric tons. That's how much food that researchers with the United Nations estimate was wasted in 2019, according to the Food Waste Index Report 2021, which surveyed 54 countries, finding that the majority of wasted food, 61%, comes from homes, while restaurants and other food services produce 26% of wasted food. Grocery stores make up just 13% of food waste.
Before we proceed, please subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell down below and leave your comments and suggestions.
Hair and nails grow faster during pregnancy. A surprising side effect of pregnancy is that nails and hair grow faster than usual. This is due to changes in hormones as well as increased blood circulation and metabolism supplying nutrients. A pregnant person's hair also might feel thicker and look more shiny and healthy than usual. It can occasionally mean that the expecting may suddenly sprout strands in places they'd rather not. Did you know that the world's smallest reptile was first reported in 2021? Those who think everything on the planet has already been discovered might just not be looking close enough. A tiny chameleon discovered in northern Madagascar and measuring just 28.9 millimeters is believed to be the smallest reptile on Earth. The itty-bitty chameleon was recently discovered and reported in the January 2021 issue of Scientific Reports. But there's one thing about these critters that's big for its size: the genitalia of the males measures almost 20% of its body length. Meanwhile, did you know that the wood frog can hold its pee for up to 8 months? Talk about having to go. Wood frogs in Alaska have been known to hold their urine for up to 8 months, sticking it out through the region's long winters before relieving themselves once temperatures increase. The urine actually helps keep the animal alive while it hibernates, with special microbes in the gut that recycle the urea, urine's main waste, into nitrogen. Did you know that the healthiest place in the world is in Panama? A small valley near Volcan in Panama has garnered the distinction of being the world's healthiest place to live, according to a 2018 report by International Living. Called Shangri-La Valley, the area is home to beautiful scenery, a low cost of living, and a significantly longer life expectancy than the surrounding areas. All in all, the world's healthiest areas have some common factors, according to the ranking: a warm climate, an active social scene, healthy food, and a slower pace of life that makes for less daily stress. Did you know that there's a giant fish with a transparent head? The deepest levels of our oceans are some of the least explored areas of the planet. Because of the extreme pressure, cold, and dark at these depths, only the very strangest of creatures can survive there. These include giant tube worms, vampire squids, goblin sharks, and viperfish with teeth so long that they can't close their mouths. Perhaps the strangest, though, is the PIDOT-AI, a large fish with a completely transparent head. And did you know that Saudi Arabia imports camels from Australia? Saudi Arabia is known for its vast expanse of desert, so it may seem unbelievable that they rely on Australia to supply them with animals that dominate their landscape. Australia originally had camels imported to be used for transporting heavy loads or for riding. They were let loose when their work was done, causing an unwanted spike in their population. Australians then sold the camels back to desert-based countries like Saudi Arabia, which use camels at a much higher volume.